120,000 participants officially and thousands more doing it in their homes. Yes, its growth has been dramatic. We're talking aerobics, which has developed from a form of safe exercising with varying elements into a fast-growing sport with loads of opportunities for competitors. Now, in general terms, the competition is decided over 5 categories. There's technique, there's exercise content, creative composition, presentation, and a compulsory routine. Mark Leachman, a name familiar to me, and blind date Susie Aitken were up front setting the pace.
One World of Sport and Lean Cuisine proudly present highlights from the National Aerobics Championship.
Well, we're backstage at the National Aerobics Championships. With me, Susie Aitken, well-known matchmaker and also an aerobics instructor.
Thank you, Mark.
Susie, how important is this event today?
This event today is particularly important for New Zealand because it's the first time we've had World Championship Series status, so it's very exciting for us indeed. We've also got a host of international countries competing here today: USA, Canada, Bulgaria even, and of course our top New Zealand competitors.
So how do you make a sport like aerobics competitive?
I understand it seems a bit funny coming from a 60-minute class, but what we do is we get the competitors to condense it into a 2-minute routine. All the key elements like effective exercises, energy, motivation, personality, they cram it all in.
And lots of noise as well. Well, the first event we're
Absolutely.
going to see this afternoon are the groups finals. Let's go to it now.
Come on and shake your body, baby, do the conga. I know you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it till you try to do the conga beat. Everybody, get around now. Let your body feel the heat.
Then you're trying to seduce me. What else can you do?
Can we talk here?
Well, what's the size of it?
Strike a pose.
This song is dedicated to all.
Gotta get the right information.
I call that quite a parcel.
Tonight we're gonna make it happen. Tonight we'll put all of the things aside. Give in this time and show me some affection. We're going for those pleasures in the night. I want to love you, feel you, wrap myself around you. I want to squeeze you, please you. I just can't get enough, and if you will show, I'll let it go. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. And I want you, I want you.
In third position with 90.15,
From Dunedin,
the Four Squares. In second place from Kawerau, Health Haven Rebels. And now first place with 94.73 points from Auckland, Ngātaua.
So the group finalists have been decided at the National Aerobics Championships. We'll be back in just a moment with the pairs. Welcome back to your aerobics class, and now it's the pairs finals. Any particular points about this, Susie?
Sure are. Well, until this year, pairs could be 2 females, 2 males, or mixed, but because of international requirements, pairs this year are compulsory mixed pairs competition.
And who do we look out for? Who are the hot favourites?
It would have to be Lee and Gary Hudson. They were placed 4th in the World Champs in San Diego this year, and they're hot competition.
Okay, so now it's the pairs finals.
Moving faster than I can think. No memory, but I'm thinking of you. Time is passing and I can't think. No feeling, but I'm feeling for you. I get up
in the pairs competition with a score of 89.98 goes to Tom Morgan and Paula Campbell. In second position with a score of 94.00, Ruth Barahi and David Brown. And in first place in the pairs National Aerobic Championships with 96.33, Lee and Gary Hudson.
So we've found the winners in the pairs section, but there's more to come on Countrywide Bank Grandstand this afternoon. In just a moment, all the international stars are here against the New Zealanders in the individual section. The National Aerobics Championships continue, and now it's the individual sections, 3 titles at stake, the National Men's and the National Women's titles.
As well as the Open overall individual title, which is why the international competitors are here. Let's hope a New Zealander can scoop that one as well. And the New Zealand favourite for the individual title would have to be Brett Fairweather.
So we'll be getting into some cardio funk now, aren't we?
That's right, in these routines you see all of the different styles from each of the individuals come through. Gymnastic background, dance, all sorts of things.
Okay, so now it's to the individual finals.
Just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
Get the point? Good. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Teamwork,
Sponsored by Eden Nuts and Avia Shoes, New Zealand's own world champion, Auckland, Mr. Brett Taylor!
We're gonna have big fun tonight.
titles to give away tonight.
With a score of 88.53 points, third in the New Zealand Men's Championships, Mr. Tama Karana. In second place, with a score of 91.55 points, from Auckland, Mr. Peter Leo. In first place, with a score of 96.90 points, to represent New Zealand in the Suzuki World Cup in Japan this year, Mr. Brett Fairweather.
Third in the Women's International Aerobic Champs title with 91.68, Felicita Hunt. Second with 92.58, Kay Eagle. The winner of the New Zealand Women's National Championship and representing New Zealand in the 1991 World Cup in Tokyo with a score of 94.14, Jackie Mills. The Open overall aerobic title for tonight, and coming forward for third place with a score of 94.14 from Auckland, Jackie Mills.
The runner-up with a score of 95.07 points, all the way from Sydney, Australia, Mr. Marcus Owen. In first place, with a prize of $5,000 cash.
And with a score of 96.90, New Zealand's Brett Fairweather.
Highlights from the National Aerobics Championship.